All right, 1 Kings chapter 22. And they continued the 3 years without war between Syria and Israel. And it came to pass in the third year that Joshua plight the king of Judah came down, the king of Israel, and the king of Israel said unto his servant, Know ye that Ramoth in Gadi ours, and we still be still, and take it not out of the hand of the king Syria. And he said unto Joshua, Pat, wilt thou go with me to battle to Ramon Gal and had and Joshua Pitt said to the king of Israel, I am as thou art my people, as thy people my house, as thy house. And Joram said unto the king of Israel, Inquire, I pray thee, at the word of the Lord today. Then the king of Israel gathered the prophets together, about 400 men, and said unto them, Shall I go against Ramon to battle, or shall I forbear? And they said, Go up, for the Lord shall deliver it into the hands of the king. And Joshua said, Is there not here a prophet of the Lord besides that we might inquire of him? And the king of Israel said unto Joshua, There is yet one man, Marika, the son of Emma, but whom we may inquire of the Lord. But I hate him, for the dots not prophesy good concerning me, but evil. And the Joshua said, Let not the king say so. Then the king of Israel called an officer and said, Haston had to Margaret the son of Emma, and the king of Israel, and Joram the king of Judea, sat each on the throne, having put on their robes in a void place in the entrance of the grave of the Shemon, and all the prophets proceed before them. And Zerah the son of Chara made his honors of hour, and he said, Thus saith the Lord, with these shalt thou push the Sion unto thy heaven, have consumed thee. And all the prophets phrased so, saying, Go up to Ramon Grill. The prayer prosper, for the Lord shall deliver it into the king's hand. And the messenger that was gone to call Mara spoke unto him, saying, Behold, now the words of the prophet declare good unto the king, which one mouth, that let thy word, I pray thee, be like the word of one them, and speak that which is good. And Mara said, As the Lord liveth, what the Lord said it unto me, that I will speak. So he came to the king, and the king said unto him, Malachi, shall we go against Ramagri battle, or shall we forbear? That he answered him, Go to prosper, for the Lord shall deliver it unto the hand of the king. And the king said unto him, How many times shall I admire thee, that thou tell me nothing but that which is true in the name of the Lord? And he said, I saw all Israel scattered upon the hills as sheep that have not shepherd. And the Lord said, These have no master. Let them return every man to his house in peace. And the king of Israel said unto Joab, Did I not tell thee that he would prosper thee? No God concerning me but evil. And he said, Hear thou, therefore, the word of the Lord. I saw the Lord sitting on his throne, and all the host heaven standing by on the right hand of his left. And the Lord said, Who shall pursue Arab, that he may go up and fall Richmond God? And one said on this manner, and another said on the manner. And there came forth spirit and stood before the Lord and said, I will pursue him. And the Lord said unto him, Wherewith? And he said, I will go forth, and I will be a lying spirit in the mouth of all his prophet. And he said, Thou shalt pursue him, and prevail also, go forth and do so. Now therefore, behold, the Lord had put a lion spirit in the mouth of all these that prophet, in the Lord had spoken evil concerning. But Judah the son of Shemot Malachi and the Creeks, and said, Which way went to the Spirit of the Lord from me? Speak unto thee. And Malachi said, Behold, thou shalt see in the day when thou shalt go into the inner chamber and hide thyself. And the king of Israel said, Take Malachi and carry him back unto Amon, and governor of the city, and Josh the king's son, and said, Thus saith the king, Put this follow in the portion on, feed him with bread of affection, with the water of after affection, until I come in peace. When Malachi said that if thou return at all peace, the Lord had not spoken by me. And he said, Hearken, O people, every one of you. So the king of Israel and Jehoram the king of Judah went to Ramoth, and the king of Israel said unto Jehoram, I will disguise myself and enter into the battle, but put thou on thy robe. And the king of Israel disguised himself and went into the battle. But the king of Sarah came murdered, and thy 32 captains, and had ruled over the chamberlains, saying, Fight with the small nor great service, only with the king of Israel. And it came to pass, when the captain of the chariot saw the that they said, Surely it is the king of Israel. And they turned aside and to fight against him. And Joash cried out. And it came to pass, when the captain of the chariots perceived that it was not the king of Israel, that they turned back from pushing him. And certain men drew a bow and a venture, and smote the kings of Israel between the joints of the homeless. Wherefore he said unto the driver of the chariot, Turn thy hand and carry me out of the host, for I am wandered. And the battle increased. The day of the king was stayed up in the chariot against the Sarons, and died at the even, and the blood ran out of the wandered into the midst of the chariot. And there went a presumed thought the host about the going down of the sun, saying, Every man to his city, and every man to his own country. So the king died and were brought to Samaria, and they buried the king in Samaria, and one washed the chariot out of the pool, and Samaria and the dogs licked up his blood, and they washed his armor according unto the word and the Lord which he spoke. Now the rest of the acts of Arab and all that he did, and the ivory house which he made, and all the cities that he built, and they are written in the book of the Chronicles of the kings of Israel. So Arab slept with his father, and Arab's son resigned in his stead, and Josiah, the son of Ajah, began to reign over Judea in the 4th year of Arab, king of Israel. Josiah was 35 years old when he begot to reign, and resigned 25 years in Jerusalem, and his mother's name was Amram, the daughter of Sharam, and he walked in the way of Asia, his father. He turned not aside from it, doing that which was right in the eyes of the Lord. Nevertheless, the high places were not taken away, for the people offered and burnt incense yet in the high places. And Josiah made peace in the king of Israel. Now the rest of the act of Josiah and his might that he showed, and how he warred, are they not written in the book of the Chronicles of the kings of Judah? And the remnant of the Solomon which remained in the days of the father, also he took out the land. There was no king in Edom, a deputy was king. Joseph made ships, and theirs to go to Ophir for a good bit. They went not, for the ships were broken at the Ezra. Then said Ashrin, the son of Arab, unto Josiah, let the servant go with the servant into the ships. But Joab would not. And Josiah slept with his fathers, and was buried with his fathers, and in the cities of David his father, and Joram the son of Ryan in his stead. And Absalom the son of Arab began to reign over Israel. Shammah the 16th year of Joram, king of Judea, and reigned 2 years over Israel. And he did evil in the sight of the Lord, and walked in the way of his father, and the way of his mother, and the way of Joram the son of Nebat, who made Israel to sin. For he saved Barbon, and worshipped him, and provoked the anger of the Lord of Israel, according to all that his father had done.